Tim, that was a nerve-wracking game, but again, you came away with a valuable victory.
Yeah, we certainly did. Not the best of performances, but it's a win, and it's a very important win that makes sure we're in the playoffs. And so, we've achieved our goal that we set out at the beginning of the year to get into those playoffs.
Well, Sheffield came out the box very quickly, but again, your team showed tremendous character to fight back.
Yeah, we did. Certainly in the beginning of the game, we didn't play well, and I feel we let them into the position they got themselves into. Half-time, certainly we addressed a few things, and we kicked on from there. We started going back to what we'd originally talked about before the game, and we showed what we can do in spells.
Well, Sheffield could have scored towards the end. Is it as much about composure when it gets to close finishes?
Yeah, it certainly is, and we've certainly had a lot of them this year, haven't we? We've learnt to hold our nerve in the valuable times. And again, last night was no different. And again, credit to the lads because they did see it out, stick it out to the end, and we're in those playoffs, so we're all smiling at the minute.
Well, on the injury front, it's great to have Tim Hartley back, but Matty Smith went off injured. Can you give us an update on them?
Yeah, great news for Tim. Back end of the business end of the year, we call it, and it's good to see Tim back and playing quite well. As for Matty Smith, he just took a bang on his hip, nothing of any major concern, just one of those niggles that you take in a game, and hopefully he should be all right for next week.
Well, that's good news. You've now leapt up to fourth in the table, and barring a catastrophe you're in the playoffs. How does that affect the final game against Whitehaven?
It takes a little bit of pressure off, but the way all the lads were talking after the game, that game next week's massive for us. That game can get us the fourth spot, cemented, and means we get a home fixture. So it's essential to us, really. But it eases a little bit of pressure from outside, but certainly the lads are putting a lot of pressure on themselves in order to put a performance together to then take that into the playoffs.
As we approach the playoffs, do the victories against teams in and around you in the league give the team extra confidence?
Yeah, any win does. Any win gives you confidence, particularly in like last night. We didn't play particularly well, but we're still winning. So yes, it does instill a good confidence in the lads, which then they can then build on in the playoffs, hopefully, to then win it.
Well, fingers crossed for the rest of the season.
Cheers, thank you.